You know, we're prone to hyperbole in the video game community. Best game ever, best game of all time, and game of the year are phrases we all like to throw around at anything that isn't a crushing disappointment. Well, this time with the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, if the reviews are to be believed...
Whoa. Did you say Breath of the Wild?
Yeah, it's
No, this video isn't about Breath of the Wild.
It's a review roundup.
No, screw that. I'm out. I'm not doing Breath of the Wild. You know how I feel about Breath of the Wild, Mike. Why would you do this to me? I'm out. We'll have to get Jake. Jake, come here, dude. This video's about Breath of the Wild, and I can't do it because I've boycotted this game. So, do you want to step in for me? I just.
Yeah, fine. Just hold this for me a sec.
What?
I'll get it back from you in a minute. Just hold it. I'll do the video. You just go. Look at it.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Released on a Nintendo Switch and Wii U on March the 3rd, Breath of the Wild is the newest entry in a long-running Legend of Zelda series. And wouldn't you know it, the game is ranked as one of the best games of all time, with many critics saying outright that it is just that. Seriously, I can't remember the last time I saw this many 10 out of 10s for a game. Breath of the Wild holds a 98% rating on Metacritic, with 100% of critics recommending the game. The lowest score we could find was 90%. It sits as the 4th best game of all time on Metacritic's rankings, just behind GTA 4, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, and Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, which holds the top spot with a score of 99. So far, there is not a single negative review from any outlet. OpenCritic counts 56 reviews, all scoring 85 or higher, and 5 more reviews, but they all have a no scoring policy. That is very impressive in this day and age when the market for open world action-adventure RPGs like Zelda is so crowded. Was that alright? Just reading it?
Yeah, actually it was kind of... Eurogamer gave Breath of the Wild their coveted Essential badge and called it a radical reinvention of The Legend of Zelda that will go down as an all-time great. The site also praised the open world, the art style, gameplay and story, and said the game is a total marvel.
IGN said Breath of the Wild is evocative, exhilarating and a masterclass in open world design, awarding the game a perfect 10 out of 10.
GameSpot also awarded 10 out of 10, citing the beautiful open world, delicate soundtrack, demanding combat system and the surprisingly human NPCs.
Game Revolution had nothing but praise for the game, saying Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild isn't just good, it's the best launch title I've ever played. It'll single-handedly validate the purchase of the Switch for many people.
Giant Bomb gave it a rare 5 out of 5 stars, calling it one of Nintendo's crowning achievements.
The Telegraph newspaper gave 5 stars and called it one of the finest games ever made.
And Edge gave 10 out of 10, saying quite dramatically, 19 years on, Ocarina is still held up as the high watermark for one of gaming's best loved and greatest series. Now, it may have to settle for second place.
So this is some unanimous praise here, with multiple outlets calling it one of the best, if not the best game of all time. Pretty crazy stuff. Main complaints for this game, and we did have to look out for it, were occasional frame rate problems during graphically intensive moments. But all in all, it's been very high praise all across the board.
It's not really surprising to see a Legend of Zelda game getting reviewed as highly as this, because it is Zelda and it's, it's one of the greatest series of all time. You got a tattoo of it on your arm, I think. You wanted to keep hidden, but
it's like when Voldemort's nearby, when a new Zelda comes out, it starts
glowing blue.
It's just on track to become another one of the Zeldas that are up there, the high 90s. It's a historical
form, isn't it?
Yeah, a historical moment in gaming when something gets this high response. The last game to get this good praise was The Last of Us.
Yeah, it's up there with that kind of Last of Us, but it, like I said, it's true to the series form of being great. Edge said it in their review that Ocarina of Time is held as this high, pinnacle of video games, and this might actually unseat it, which is huge praise for a new game, especially one that's an open world action adventure with RPG elements.
Yeah.
There's so many of those out now. I mean, Horizon Zero Dawn is an incredible game that came out in the same week as this, and which are mechanically quite similar. It's a similar kind of setting. So to see 2 of these games coming out at the same time,
rare occasion.
It is very rare, but it's kind of great to see. I mean, Nintendo is, they are kind of dicks with as far as YouTube goes. They just don't know how to run it. They do know how to make amazing games, and that's why they've got the fan base that they've got, and people who've got tattoos of their games on their arms and stuff.
So Breath of the Wild is a massive hit with critics and already being hailed as one of the greatest games of all time. Is it too early for this, or have you played it and agree completely? Let us know down in the comments below what you thought. Remember to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and there's plenty more content just over here. I'll see you next time.
It's good graphics, isn't it?
Yeah, decent.